first want to thank Senator Wagner, for the position that he's taken regarding these trustees in the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I want to thank him because I rise as in terms of the physical plants and the physical buildings, the majority of those are located in the actual physical presence of Senate District 18. He is absolutely right what he had just said. But in addition to what he said, I want to add this, is that in the university system, over 60% of the revenue for the whole system comes from UAB. Over 60%, not University of Alabama, not UAB, but UAB produces over 60% of the revenue that the Alabama, that system produces. At some point in time, I think we're at that time, as he's mentioning, and that I'm gonna give an analysis. I try to give parables and analysis. You know, when you have a child at home, that child has to grow up and go through the phases of growing up to become an adult. But when that child becomes an adult, you either have that child to be a part of those decisions if everybody's gonna stay together, or that child goes out on their own. At this point, we're asking to be a part of those decisions. That should be specific, just like we have by congressional districts. There should be specific seats that are designated for graduates of the University of Alabama at Birmingham as well as UAH. We need to be evolving to get to that particular point in this process. It is already in athletics, for instance, it's already been to our detriment. Many years ago, the University of Alabama at Birmingham had an effort to try to hire Jimbo Fisher as the football coach. He was ready to come to UAB. For all y'all who don't know who he is, he's a coach at Florida State and just James Winston coach, and he's won several national championships. But it was derailed or vetoed or whatever because there was enough people who were in the decision-making process in the system who wanted to see UAB with Jimbo Fisher. I can only speculate reasons why, and I won't even begin to do this at the mic. But I want to applaud Senator Wagner for taking that stance. He knows that I was fully in support with him. And as we move forward, I will still be in full support with you when we, at our quest for parity, representation, and consideration of the University of Alabama at Birmingham, which, by the way, is, I may be off by one number, but it's either number 15 or 16 best medical school in the country. Not the city, not the Southeast region, but the country. So I just wanted to say that, and thank you, Madam President, for giving me that moment.
Thank you, Senator Smitherman.